Here, look. Yes. Hey, can we ask you why you're here at the march?
Of course.
Why are you here at the march?
I'm here because my daughter should be able to have the same opportunities that any boy her age should have, and I feel like we're still at this point in our country where she can't.
I just thought it was important to be a part of something that was so big in history. I mean, there are only a number of occasions where women, come together like this. It's not just women; it's so many people here. So it's great to see that it's not just just a woman thing. It's an everybody thing. I think it was important to be a part of it. We couldn't make it to Washington, but I couldn't just sit inside all day. I felt like I had to get out. Do something. Do something. Make her, scream, yell, something, anything. So it's just important to be here. Showing the girls what it's all about, right, ladies? You're never too young to stand up for your rights.
Very nice. What did you guys think of the march today?
Thank you, Asbury Park. Thank you for your enthusiasm. I don't think I've ever seen so many people here in this park. This is amazing. But the most important part of it is that you're here to take action. And that's what we're all talking about today. I don't care whether it's writing a letter, it's sending an email, it's showing up at a demonstration. You know what's going on in Washington right now. I don't have to tell you, but it's not good. I saw a Planned Parenthood sign. Planned Parenthood Women's saves lives. Fact of the matter is that last week the Congress and the House of Representatives basically voted to defund Planned Parenthood. They also started the process of repealing the Affordable Care Act, which is women's health and children's health and health for all Americans. It is amazing what we're seeing happen, and you need to pay attention. You need to really look at the facts and see what's going on. Because next week, we're going to be down there as members of Congress fighting against this. I want you to understand the most important thing, I think, is to talk to your friends, like the Reverend said before, and make everyone understand that this is not an issue that's left or right. This is not an issue that's Democrat or Republican. This is an issue about your friends, your relatives, and how they're being treated. Their lives are at stake. If you take away Planned Parenthood clinics, and I'm not saying that's going to happen, there are not going to be places for women to go for their health. There are not going to be reproductive rights. It's the same thing with the Affordable Care Act. If that's repealed, there's 20 or 30 million Americans, and probably at least 50,000 in our area, that are not going to have health care. So what you need to do is you need to make people understand, as the Reverend said, you need to understand that this is a real threat. This is going to impact people's daily lives. And if they understand that, we have 6,000 people here today. There'll be 12,000. There'll be 20,000, because people are going to be impacted in a way that is not fair. It's not equal.
On January 21st, 2017, led by the efforts of 4 extraordinary women, Danielle, I'm going to only say her first names, Danielle, Amanda, Dallas, and Jennifer, ensured the sounds of women's voices were heard in the streets of Asbury Park. And whereas these 4 women, inspired by the National Women's March movement, began to put together what they thought would be a small crowd of friends, which grew into a march of 6,000 people, one of the biggest marches in Asbury Park's recent history. Whereas on January 21st, 2017, the voices of generations of women were heard in the streets of Asbury Park and beyond. Whereas the women-led movement included people of all races, creeds, and colors were heard in the streets of Asbury Park, recognizing the issues concerning women intersect with issues concerning every group. Whereas these 4 women organized the 2017 Women's March in Asbury Park in a show of solidarity to women worldwide, with a diverse group of speakers spreading a message of love, activism, and awareness of issues affecting all women. And whereas the Asbury Park Mayor and Council are thankful for the time, energy, and hard work to these extraordinary women in coordinating an incredibly successful 2017 Women's March Asbury Park. Now therefore be it resolved that the Mayor and Asbury Park City Council proclaim that today, February 8th, 2017, be declared Women's Day in the city of Asbury Park. Cool. To honor Danielle, Amanda, Dallas, and Jennifer for all their work in raising our voices along with those around the world in the 2017 Women's March in Asbury Park.
This is what Asbury is about.
Yeah.
This is why I love Asbury. This is why I moved to Asbury, because of people coming together and because of forward-thinking people. And so this council and the city that stood behind us, you are what Asbury stands for, and thank you very, very much for this.
Great.
Yeah, the only thing I was going to add is that there really is no other place where this could have happened. It really isn't, and you know, there's a reason why everyone from such diverse backgrounds are here. And we had the conversation and we started talking about it, and we kind of started getting the feeling that it was going to be big. And it was just so amazing how the city was behind us, because it really could have been terrible if you weren't, but it couldn't have happened any place but here. So we really appreciate you giving us the opportunity to do something really amazing. So thanks.